Dungeons & Dragons Neverwinter finally hits open beta. What's up guys, it's your boy Dozer. Today, we will be talking about the newly released MMO, Neverwinter. Specifically, we'll be talking about the Great Weapon Fighter class. Is it the class for you? Are you playing it right? We'll see. This is just my take on the class early on. I've been playing Dungeons & Dragons Neverwinter for about 2 weeks now. I played some in closed beta, but now with it being open beta, they've done a lot of refinement to the game, and it's pretty good in my opinion. I haven't had this much fun in a long time. So I've been reading the forums, and there are some concerns regarding how the Great Weapon Fighter class performs at lower levels. I know I went through this. I thought I was going to pull my damn hair out, but it does get better. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you the steps that I took that helped me improve my experience leveling the Great Weapons Fighter. Some people are getting discouraged rolling other classes, but if you're like me and just like wielding that big two-hander and just wrecking all kinds of face, then this class really is for you. So stick around, enjoy the video, and let's go over some gameplay. Alright, here we are. This is my Great Weapons Fighter. He is level 25 at the moment, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about my journey to level 25. I've been reading the forums, and a lot of people are having the same exact problems that I had. That's, the class feels weak under level 16. Really, it feels weak until level 30, but your survivability gets better after you get your first companion. Before I got my companion, I found myself spending most of my gold, I'd say about 80%, on health potions, things like that for survivability. I think this is just the way it's going to have to be, and a lot of that I'm going to attribute to my lack of knowledge for playing the class. Now, I'm not saying that I'm a pro or anything right now, but I have learned a lot since then. But, you know, while you're learning, you will find yourself dying a lot. Buying potions, that's just one of the things that you have to do. The class feels very weak and squishy, and that's due to you don't have a lot of gear. I mean, level, I'm gonna say 1 through 10 were probably my hardest. I got put into areas where there were a lot of mobs. I had to do a lot of running back and forth because you don't have a mount at this time, and you're constantly just having to kill mobs and power through it. I was literally probably buying 10 potions per every 2 or 3 quests. Now, there are some people out there whose experience is totally different, but I've read a lot of posts saying, you know, that they were having these same issues. Even when I would watch live streams, I would pay attention to people, you know, what they had in their utility bars and stuff like that, and I would notice a lot of people had, you know, just stacks of potions. So that's just how it is. Now, as you get, you know, on up in level, you will find better gear with better defense, more hit points, and then of course you're, you know, putting in all of your attribute points and stuff like that, and that does help. I'm actually going to respec when I hit max level. I'm not going to worry about it now because I'm still leveling, but I did play around with some defensive traits, and yeah, they seem to help a little, but right now I think what's doing it for me is the fact that I got my very first companion. At level 16, you will get your companion, or a choice for a companion, and if you're having trouble leveling, I would highly suggest getting the cleric. I got mine at level 16, and it's literally night and day. I'm having a lot more fun with the class. The class is starting to feel very powerful, especially since I've got, you know, some decent weapons for my level, some decent armor for my level. I'm going for the power crit strike stats. I feel that with this class, I feel that I'm not a very good tank. I didn't roll it to be a tank, but for now, I think that my philosophy is I want to kill stuff before it kills me. So that's how I'm kind of playing it. So I'm trying to build my character around those core stats. Now that I have a companion that's a healer, I don't have to worry about buying potions all the time. As a matter of fact, you'll find yourself picking up more potions than you have to buy, and that's actually a good thing because you still use them. There will be times to where, you know, if you pull too many mobs on accident and your cleric dies, you may have to pop some of those potions. Some of the quests that you do that have the little mini bosses at the end that spawn multiple mobs, you'll need those because chances are she probably will die. Of course, you can run over there and res her, but you never know what's going to happen. I've been knocked down so many times trying to res my cleric in one of those situations, and I think actually you'll see it here in just a few minutes. She goes down. I can't remember if I'm able to pick her up. I think one time I do, but you know, you will get knocked around, so those potions will still come in handy. So don't discard them. Save them up. They will save your ass. Because you're having to buy a lot of potions at once before you hit level 20, whenever you hit level 20, you won't have enough gold for your mount. Yes, that does suck, but it's okay. Thank God they implemented a system that allows you to, I think when you hit level 20, you get, you have to do a quest to go see the horse merchant, and they give you these rental tokens. I believe you get 3 of them. These tokens are good for 5 hours, okay? And that's 5 in-game hours, not, you know, I buy this, or I use this token, rent a horse, and use it for an hour, and then I have to log out. That time stops as soon as you log out, so that's very good. Like I said, I'm using them now. I'm close to getting my permanent mount, so yeah, we'll definitely see how that goes. Another thing, as far as surviving, what I've learned is you have to pretty much keep all of your abilities on cooldown. The more damage you do, the faster your determination builds. What your determination does is it allows you to use an ability called Unstoppable, and whenever it's up, you deal 25 to you take 25 to 50% less incoming damage based on how much determination you have. So what I do is, depending on the situation, I use it pretty much whenever it's up. Now, if I'm fighting, you know, like a mini boss, I may stack it a little higher just so I can absorb more damage. But if my cleric is up, if she's alive, then I'll just go ahead and use it whenever it's up, because I know I'm going to build it back up, you know, about 30 seconds later. If you're spamming your abilities, if you're using everything you can, then it's not too difficult to build that back up to, you know, halfway or even max level. So just, you have to be the judge at when's the right time to use that. Also, character placement. The Great Weapons Fighter is a very mobile class, and they give you that mobility for a reason. Whenever you see stuff on the ground, don't stand in circles. I've done it plenty of times, and you will still do it from time to time, but you know, that's one of the cool things about this game, is you're actually playing the game, not the interface. I played other MMOs, and it's all about rotation, and yes, you still have to watch what you're doing, where the bosses are, but I don't know, it just kind of takes the fun out of it for me whenever you're constantly looking at your hotbar. With this game, you have to pay attention to what the mob is doing, to what your enemy's doing, your placement. If they're revving up for a big attack, you know it. So watch that. That's going to be very important in your survivability. But yeah, just have to remember, up until level 15, buy potions, try to get the best gear you can from quests, identify everything. Even if you identify something that's not for your class, you can still sell it for gold, and that helps you buy potions and then eventually get your mount. So don't forget to identify everything. So that's pretty much it. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay. I also want to let you all know that I do stream this on twitch.tv. The address is twitch.tv/Dozer TV. That's DOEZER TV. Also, please be sure to follow me on Facebook. I do a lot of updates. You'll know when my videos come out, And also, if you want to ask me any kind of questions, be sure to follow me on Twitter. My Twitter address is @DozerVids. My Facebook is facebook.com/Dozer, DOEZER. Please do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about the video. I will be making another video when I hit level 30. I think I'm probably going to do one every 10 or so levels to tell you how the character's progressing. I do enjoy this game. I'm loving this class. I think this class is probably one of the best implementations of a two-handed fighter that I've played in a very long time. So it's very fast-paced. It's fluid. There's always something to look out for. It's just very exciting. So yeah, be sure to check me out on all my media platforms, and I want to thank you for watching. And please share this with your friends. And you know, if you have any questions or any suggestions, please put them in the comments below. Also, if you're currently playing Neverwinter and on the Dragon server, please feel free to message me on Twitter or Facebook. I am part of a gaming community called Drunken Heroes. We currently have a guild on the Dragon server. We are active and we are currently recruiting. We want to try to get up enough members to run 20-man content whenever it's released, and just kind of kick it and chill. If you just want a PvP, we're down for that too. So we're trying to build this community and make it a great place for people of all kinds to come in game. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. It just doesn't matter. We're just looking for a lot of good people to play with and have fun with. Also, if you ever want to do a live stream, whatever, we do that as well. So please just feel free to message me on Facebook. You can also check out the guild. We have our own website. It's drunkenheroes.com. All right, so see you in game. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. I'll talk to you on the flip side. Peace.
must be eternally fit Melindra's allies. The clerics of Kalimdor are sworn to care for both the dead and the grieving. When faced with the undead, we try to use Kalimdor's power to gently return the dead to their eternal slumber.